Pointe Pleasant, West Virginia. This small town of some 4,000 souls would be as ordinary as any Appalachian town, except for its monster. The legend began in the 1960s. The town was rife with rumors about a flying creature with glowing red eyes.
Mom was about 13 or 14. We didn't hear anything about this so-called Mothman until the very day that the first eyewitness at school started telling it.
Faye Laporte grew up in Pointe Pleasant, dirt poor and one of 14 kids. A family outing to check out the rumors at the TNT bunkers bonded them in a way they never expected.
My brother took us to a movie, and after the movie, we went directly up there because he was going to go find it. He was going to go up there and catch that thing and prove that there was some guys in costume. Myself, I wasn't worried about really seeing anything because I really didn't believe in it either.
As they drove, the weather turned chilly. The sky dark, with only the moon to guide their way.
We were driving down the drag strip to the TNT bunkers, and my brother kept looking over towards me. And then he turned back, and then he looked over at me again. I said, "Well, what are you looking at?" He said, "Well, don't look, but there's something there beside the car."
Don't look.
So I turned and looked, but he told me not to.
Don't look.
And there it was, right beside the window, flying right beside the car.
What is that? Get out of here! No!
Everything was just haywire. We were scared.
Then the car came to a screeching halt. That's when they met Mothman.
And that thing jumped on the hood of the car and was just looking at me. We were just more or less immobilized. And the whole time, all you could focus on was its eyes, and they were just so red. It was just beyond any red you could ever find. But when it jumped up, that's when I saw it. It opened up its wings just like an angel. They were that big. They looked like a bird's wings. They just unfolded, and it just went over them bushes and into the night and was gone.
Encountering the dark winged creature known as Mothman had made believers out of the Laporte family. Yet exactly what they'd seen could not be resolved.
We went back the next day because my brother wanted to go and find this thing, this creature, and it was blocked off by the military, and they wouldn't allow us in. He tried to go in, they wouldn't let him, and they got very strict and forceful. "We don't need your help, we appreciate it." He said, "But just turn around and go on, leave, and we'll take care of it."
Well, I know I can.
And my brother just kept on. He said, "Well, I don't see why I can't go in there and help y'all find this, because I want to find it myself." And he told me, "Now leave," right smart. And I told my brother, I said, "Come on, Daddy Kills find out we're back up here."
Back to your foot. Let's go. Turn around. Let's go.
Yes, there's something else out there. And I thoroughly believe that the government covered it up. And within 2 weeks, they left and said they had it and they took care of it. And nobody needed to worry anymore. When we experienced all this, to me, it was just another thing I chalked up as an unexplainable experience in my lifetime. But I know what I've seen is enough that it gives me the idea that we're not the only ones that's in this world. To this day, I believe that.
While the sightings of the Mothman started at the TNT bunkers, a few months later, he was seen on the Silver Bridge, a suspension trestle that links Pointe Pleasant to Ohio.
There was a stoplight right at the foot of the bridge. It was malfunctioned, and all of these cars piled up on the bridge, and one side of the bridge collapsed and it dumped one half of the cars into the river, and then the bridge swung back and the other side collapsed. When the cars were floating in the river, the bridge fell on top of them and crushed them all. It was over in minutes.
It began with a hairline crack in a single eye bar. In the end, 46 people lost their lives. The worst bridge collapse in U.S. history.
Friends and neighbors went down on that bridge. My little girl in my class, third grade class, went down on the bridge with her mother.
I don't really discuss the Silver Bridge. My family was on there. Devastated, completely changed me. After the bridge fell, everything was gloom, you know, and everybody here had somebody there on the bridge.
A lot of people say the Mothman was here to warn us about the bridge.
He was seen on the bridge a few days before it fell, but like a good omen. So he was big and ugly, people wouldn't cross it.
After the bridge collapsed, few wanted to talk about the Mothman. The subject disappeared, replaced with suspicions the town was cursed.
I don't really know why everything is attracted to Pointe Pleasant, but Pointe Pleasant has had its share at times of a lot of bad things happening.
I believe that there is something very odd about this area, about this place. I also believe that a lot of the people that come from here, there is a dark cloud over them, no matter where they go.